So, Blizzard have gone from one extreme to another. In recent weeks, challenge rifts have been super duper easy, but before that we had a string of about 3 or 4 that were actually really challenging, and some people couldn't even complete them. This week, it's hammer time. We're playing a Barbarian, and you ain't gonna fail this one, particularly if you watch this. So we click on this soul mirror to see what we are dealing with, and once again in a challenge rift it is one of those GR45 no set item achievement builds. So this person doesn't have any set items equipped, just a bunch of legendaries, some ancients in there, so that's pretty good. And looking at all the items, they're quite random apart from the braces of the first men here, which Hammer of the Ancients attacks 50% faster and deals 449% increased damage. In Kanai's Cube, we've got the Gavel of Judgment. So it increases damage of Hammer of the Ancients by 800% and also gives us 25 Fury if it hits 3 or fewer targets. So we ain't going to run out of Fury for this. We've also got a Killer Cuirass and Band of Might in Kanai's Cube there. And honestly, these 2 legendary powers are pretty much all that we need. The ones from the Braces of the First Men and the one from Gavel of Judgment, and then we just buff up our damage with shouts and things like that, and then it's just hammer time, baby. The skills, we got Battle Rage, Hammer of the Ancients obviously as our primary damage dealer, Threatening Shout, War Cry, Ignore Pain, and Wrath of the Berserker. Passives, Ruthless, Weapons Master, Berserker Rage, and Boon of Bull Cathars. Strategy is super easy. As soon as we get in, we want to activate War Cry straight away. Followed by that, we'll have enough rage to activate Battle Rage. If we come across any enemies, you definitely want to use Hammer of the Ancients, but I strongly suggest just hauling butt over to find elites. Once we find an elite pack, you want to activate Threatening Shout. This will increase damage of enemies that are actually affected by the shout around you, so that elite will be killed that much quicker. And also, whenever available, Wrath of the Berserker. Wrath of the Berserker together with Threatening Shout will just cream elites super quick. You get your orbs really quickly and keep on moving, saving time. And you've also got Ignore Pain to use, which protects you from all damage for 7 seconds. Use this just as a precaution if you're really taking a lot of damage in areas. There's only a few areas where there's density, and that's pretty much where you'll take the most damage. Otherwise, you won't have a problem. But if survival is an issue and you need some damage reduction, just activate Ignore Pain. Definitely handy there for you all. And that is it. Really super simple. You've only got the one damage dealer, which is Hammer of the Ancients, and that is all you need. Believe me, it's super powerful for a GR45, and then you just have to maintain all of your other shouts and cooldowns there. That's it. Let's go and do it together, baby. Alright, we're in. We activate our shouts. And there's an elite right here, right off the bat. So we want to use Threatening Shout, Wrath of the Berserker, and look how quick he gone. The annoying thing for me here is the positioning of the Battle Rage shout. I use that to sort of move, but you get used to it after all. And I'm too lazy, I can't be bothered changing where the skills are situated. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Another elite right here. Just use Threatening Shout whenever it's up when you come across elite packs. I wouldn't recommend using it against regular enemies. Reason being, there's just an elite around every corner almost here. They're really easy to come by. This ain't going to be a very long challenge rift. Density like here is a good time to use your Ignore Pain. These spear throwers are particularly annoying. And what I do is, even though I like using my left button click to move around, I think at some stage here I'm just going to use the right clicker, just so I'm Hammer of the Ancients ing things, and I'm also progressing forward. So depending on if you're playing on PC or console, it's just annoying when you're trying to move and freaking enemies get in the way. That's where illusory boots come in very handy. I love using illusory boots. Particularly for a GR45, like survivability wouldn't really be much of an issue here. We could have used illusory boots. So there you go. Time your cooldowns and elites will just disappear into oblivion, turn to dust. So damage definitely isn't an issue. Survivability isn't really much of an issue either. All in all, this play did pretty well to come up with the GR45 achievement type build. No set items. And he hasn't even got very high Paragon either, so not bad. So we're about halfway through already. We're making good time. And over here we're going to take a slight left, because there's an elite here. Just over here. There you are, hello. Die. Don't miss an orb and keep moving this way. So we're going to kind of like backtrack. There's some more elites here. And a pylon, which will increase our movement speed. Very handy. And now we've got about 4 or 5 or 6 elites like coming up in a row around this bend. It's ridiculous. Huge time saving in this area. Like, watch this. There'll be another elite now in a moment. There's another one. Another yellow elite. Rashkovsky. And then we're going to have another elite. A blue one coming up. And I'm actually trying to better my time. I've already blitzed the original runner's time. I'm actually trying to beat my original time. So imagine how far ahead I'd be of his time. I think I got 440, 448, was it? Something like that. It would have appeared at the start of this. Avoid that arcane. Arcane can be nasty. And there you go. Just killed like 2 elite packs there. No! Frozen. Wasting precious seconds there. It's alright. We're not going for rank 1 here. Almost bet my original time by a minute, but I don't think we're going to get the Rift Guard in here. It would have been good if it popped right there. It's alright. It'll still be a half a decent time. And this is only my second run, so it just goes to show how easy this week is. Unfortunately, Wrath of the Berserker, my cooldown isn't quite ready yet. So we're going to have to down the Crusader King with our Threatening Shout only active. It's going to be like available at the end. Right there. But anyway, boom! That is this week's Challenge Rift. Done and dusted, ladies and gentlemen. It's another easy one. I don't like easy ones because nobody comes to watch their creepy Uncle Benny 13 when it's a really easy one because you don't need me. I don't feel wanted. I'm neglected. I get no attention. No, it's all good. I'm not really upset. I really thank you all, the ones that do tune in and even watch me play these really fun, easy ones. In the coming days, I'm going to upload my Demon Hunters Natalia/Marauder fire build. I've already done the cold build. I'll link that at the end of this video. You just have to click it to check it out. Also, check out my GR100 clear, which is using the fire build. The build will be up in the next few days or so, so make sure you come back and check that out. It's definitely an awesome build, and it's only a few changes that we have to make from the cold build, which is super convenient. You'll likely have all of the items. If you're running the cold build, you're very likely going to have all of the items required for the fire build, and we're going to increase our damage just a little bit and make you progress even further in those high and greater rifts. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Your creepy Uncle Bannick 13 is working super hard to release awesome content for everybody. If you don't want to subscribe, at least come back and visit.